Alright, guys, this is Earth here, and you are watching Roma Victory YouTube channel. This is the second game between Ho7 Luke and Amanda, RV11 finale. Luke's matchup, Greece versus Numidia. Amanda picked Numidia. Reminder, the first one was Rome versus Rome, and it's 1-0 for Luke. Also, I'd like to mention I wanted to publish each game one per night, but I had some technical issues. Like first time I didn't record it by mistake. Then my colleague called me. She needed help because she's new. Then my mother interrupted me. Then kid around. And this is officially the 5th time, so wish me luck. I hope this will work. It's really like I lost the faith in humanity in the midtime. Yeah, so I won't be quite inspired regarding comments this one since I saw it already, but yeah, the first time I saw was that Luke's army is awkward. It's 6 GG archers, 2 G, 1 is GB Cretan archers, 6 GG Greek cavalry, 2 GG Javkevs, and 4 Spartans, of which 2 have 3 upgrades and 2 have 2 upgrades. Now, what's interesting is that the main issue here is that the meta for Greece is 6 infantry units, because that's practically the only thing where Greece is stronger. Like in theory, it has better archers, but it should lose archer war decisively because Numidia have better skirmish potential regarding fast and stronger cavalry that can dominate on the entire field. Solok is giving up the only real advantage the Greece has at its 16. He's gonna play with 4 and plus wide. While Amanda here has pretty much meta army in both games, meta army. So Luke is bringing new and awkward armies, while Amanda is playing as bit meta, which is quite interesting. And it's 6+2 missiles, archers and slingers. 2 GG Javkevs, 4 GG Legion infantry, and long shield carry 6 of them GG1 experience. Yeah, so the same number of each of the type of units for both players is just that the Amanda should have the skirmish edge and the cavalry edge, while Luke will have infantry edge. I guess that he's doing so for the positional advantage that he wants to get. Each of these Spartans will radiate with morale any of the surrounding troops, so they should fight better. But the problem comes if Numidia start aggressive on both flanks. It should be able, because Greece will have to concentrate on one spot eventually. It cannot really go everywhere, so Numidia can afford to fight on several spots. So I'm really not sure that I would bring this, but yeah, it's Luke again. He can do some shit. Yeah, you know. So basically, main idea here is that he wants to have prolonged archer war as much as possible. Even if it's 50-50, then Spartans may simply enter in a new box, and then Greek cavalry just to hammer whatever engage that new box, because it should be tough naturally. Yeah, but it is for now, I guess, good for Lucas. He's playing prolonged archer war. That's exactly what he wants to see, to play archer war as long as possible, without much changes around. So if you manage to tame Amanda to play like that, he's more than fine for that, I guess. Here's the problem. It seemed that he noticed that slingers are not in fight, so wanted to send them and then forgot about this Javkev. Yeah, despite this being finale, I guess mistakes happen anyway, and now Now I guess Luke is just more than fine. Like he's having 50-50 archer war. He killed one unit. This is going really well for him, I would say. And he's fleeing on this flank because he's pressing on this one, which make perfect sense because once you decide to engage, you press somewhere, then another flank naturally should release. Or there are moments when you want to dominate on both flanks, but then center should be empty, and you will want to try to put your opponent in that center. Also, if these troops now stop moving, then Amanda will move his here and potentially Luke can get better stamina there. Because Luke's troops are already resting while Amanda's are moving. Yeah, this was ballsy move by Luke, but I'm not sure that this was really needed. Now he's exposed too much needlessly. And now lost this cavalry unit. Just too much even for his micromanagement. Yeah, Mada sees the opportunity here because he will try to seize that, and at this point this left flank looks quite weak for Luke. I mean, he's right, Amanda's left. And I guess Amanda now wants to focus to eliminate the Spartans, or at least one. Yeah, he wants to go for 2 Spartans, I guess. I guess dedicating too much cavalry. And now Luke, it seems that he is gonna flee, and he's now dedicate his force through the center, like trying to kill Amanda's missiles that are undefended there, while he dedicating too much killing Spartans. Let's just too much loss here. This game is so micromanagement requirable, so that even first one will be completely shadowed by this one regarding micromanagement control. And yeah, at this point it's like just the chase to eliminate as much as possible of the enemy missiles, and along that, if possible, infantry or even cavalry. But yeah, both players are keeping their infantry on a relatively safe spots and distances, and are managing the cavalry more than nice. Yeah, here I would say that Luke have more missiles. Yeah, he does, and Mana still have pretty much strong cavalry force. If it wasn't a waste on the Spartan here, I guess more or less all cavalry except that one Jav cavalry that was lost on the start. I think that one was completely lost from the start. I guess. Sorry for being sleepy. Guess it Luke wanted so bad to kill these infantry, or no, archers. But that's kind of strange engagement, I would say. Now look at this micromanagement here by both. So where Amanda managed to avoid in the last moment this spike, despite here action being, while Luke also managed to avoid with this cavalry. He changed the trajectory of his Greek cavalry unit that was running directly on the long shield unit. Yeah, it appears that Luke is now gonna lose the advantage he got regarding missiles, and at this point Manda still doesn't have more, but it should have more once this is all over. Yeah, I guess that Luke could have defended his archers at this point, so I would say that this was a mistake, a needless one. I think that Luke just being too aggressive sometimes in this duel for no reason. Again, at least my opinion. I guess since he and Amanda were finalists and I was the only semi-finalist, you should know better. But really, there were moments where Luke really didn't have to be so aggressive. Yeah, at this point, I guess some regrouping and resting should occur. I mean, game is long and yeah, that's what makes sense to be done. So there is no missiles anymore on the field, so they tried their best to do so in the mid game. So they achieved that. So it's practically 4-4 infantry, pretty much healthy, all of them, except this one, Amanda, that has deeply wounded. And Luke has 6 cavalry, summer weekend, while Amanda has 7 cavalry. And pretty much decent shape, you know. This isn't that bad at all. Yeah, now they will definitely rest because you see that game was long. I like to see regarding stamina. Regarding stamina, they are kinda equalish. So yeah, despite Luke being considered as the master for stamina control, Amanda just matched him more than nice here. In the end, it's not that bad for Amanda, I would say. Though Luke, of course, can box anytime and just, put his cavalry away and wait. Like, yeah, Numidia can chase Greek cavalry. Yeah, definitely. And Boar look to that. Perhaps not a bad idea. I mean, eventually, I mean, some of the units should die. I mean, cavalry units that will be chased because, yeah. Okay, so Amanda did let Luke to engage with his Spartans, throwing very few Pila, if Amanda had Pila at all, not sure. And now Luke wants to create artificial new box, which he didn't really. I'm really not sure why he do not make better. It's kinda strange that he's not trying to repair his new box here. It's kind of he deliberately wants to. I guess that the Amanda's troops should have boosted morale, at least, if not better, because there's a lot of units surrounding, but also then there's this even bigger circle where Luke is surrounding Amanda. But yeah, Luke started losing Spartans. Guess that Amanda could have charged here even sooner. This could be a mistake because these cavalry units are weak. I mean, they are just, Greek cavalry. They're just weak. So if you with only few, but I guess the Amanda was satisfied that infantry is doing so. So, yeah. There's this one big unit. I would say that if Amanda now puts pressure on Luke's cavalry and spare like only one like to fight this infantry, and when engaged with his infantry against Spartans, then can kill these smaller ones, then to dedicate everything for a big one. Here, I would say that it's practically a winning situation for Amanda. Yeah, I really see zero reason why not to. Yeah, it appears that Luke has a glitched unit of Spartans. Yeah, right. He wants to enforce Amanda to make a mistake, clearly. And don't know, at this point, even if fight prolonged, not sure why I like this. Yeah, I guess Amanda could have just... The problem is this one is here, coming from behind, and yeah, this is not just leaving space for Luke to charge on infantry. Just too much tax on this Spartan unit, I guess. Yeah, I would say that the Amanda actually gambled out this game. And, that Amanda had this game at one point, especially the very end game where he just went for the Spartan overkill. I guess that he should have dedicated more on cavalry. Don't know, I guess, yeah, the first time Luke clearly didn't want to fight. Like, whatever Amanda did, Luke didn't want to fight with cavalry, so I guess he was under such impression this game too, but there are moments where it's like just good enough, like chase away something. You don't need even to kill it. And when it is far away enough, then it is time to strike at it. Of course, Amanda's attempts to do so were decent, but yeah, I would say that I wouldn't go for that decisively. Okay, first one perhaps unexpectedly went so well for Amanda, infantry fight, but this second one was just completely needless, at least this way to happen. Okay, I would charge more like first time than I charged this, than I would charge in this situation, so... Yeah, but the games are high intensity and quality, so yeah, I guess mistakes happen too. Anyway, it's 2-0 for Luke. Great game, like close victory. And it's 2-0 for Luke, as I said. Let's see very soon what happens in the third game. Bye bye. Till then, finally this worked, it seems.